Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are going to talk about money and how money is going to be chasing you after you watch this video. So I'm going to give you 2 tips on how to magnetize money to you. And as you guys are aware of the law of attraction, what you think about is what you create more of. So we have to be thinking about money if we want to attract more money. And that's consciously, intentionally waking up each day, setting aside some time, whether it's while you're driving, showering, and you're just thinking about money in whatever way you want to think about it. And it has to be positive. And these 2 little tips are going to help you lighten up. We want to lighten up your energetic field around money. We don't want it to be so restricting and smothering and feeling the weight of the world and taxes and all these different stressors we have around money. And let's think of it as fun. And it's always available to us. And finding a penny on the ground is fun. Just enjoying the small moments. So these 2 tips are, the first one is literally what I just said, finding a penny on the ground. So you are going to be like the tooth fairy. You are going to leave certain coins in certain areas, whether it's for your loved ones to find, whether it's for strangers to find, but you're going to drop money in strange places, maybe even a dollar bill or a $5 bill. Being willing to put back out into the universe what you're receiving. So anytime you get money, make an effort to play this game. Say, all right, I just received a tip from this person, or I just received money from a client. Now it's my turn to give back. I'm going to put money back out into the universe, because when the universe receives, it gives back to you. So it's this flow. I always like to think of it as the figure 8 or the infinity sign. What you put out is what you get back. And it automatically has to flow to you. I like to do this with children too. I love to leave money in places for kids to find, because that just lights them up and you feel their energy. And then it's just this ball of love between the 2 of you when they feel so taken care of and they feel showered and they're like, oh my gosh, I can buy a toy with this. I can buy, whatever they're thinking about buying. So it's really fun to play this game with kids too. You can even call it like hide the money. You can intentionally hide money around the house and then they have to go find it. Kind of like, I know the Easter Bunny does that in my house. The Easter Bunny puts money in eggs, and then we do an egg hunt every Easter Sunday. That's specific to my family, but we can do this often just to start being playful with the money and practicing. I just found it, or practicing, I'm giving it. So it's the flow, right? Okay, the second tip is you are going to either get play money, or like I have a stack of play money in my kitchen, or you can get your checkbook and get the register, and you're going to start pretending like somebody's paying you, $1,000, $5,000. And then when you get the money, whether it's play money or whether it's like doing your check register, you're going to write down the amount that you got, and then you're going to write down what you're going to put the money towards. So say you get $5,000 today, right? And you're like, all right, I'm going to take $500 and I'm going to go pay off this bill. I'm going to take $200 and go food shopping. I'm going to take $150 and go here. And you're divvying up where you're going to use the money. So you're putting your energetic field in the state of somebody who has the money, and you're taking action. And your mind and your body doesn't know the difference between actually having the money or pretending to have the money. And what the universe does is it sees us humans acting and moving throughout the day. And if we're moving in a certain way that says, I have something or I am something, the universe then has no choice but to align it. So your self-concept and who you are and how you're carrying yourself through the world. And if you're somebody who knows that you're abundant and you're always finding money, and now that you play the money game, you find yourself looking for money everywhere, guess what's happening now? Now the money is on your mind. And our imagination is our creation station. We are hitting a button and telling the universe, I want more of this. Whatever you're imagining, you're saying, I want more of this. So if you're walking around your day looking for money, the universe is literally going to give you, it's going to confirm that, oh, they're looking for that, we're going to give them that. And it's not a desperate looking energy. It's just a playful energy. So that's the big difference. There's no desperation. There's no, oh my gosh, I'm driving my car. How am I going to get this money to pay this bill? I'm so panicked. I need money. Where am I going to find it? Who can I ask? that energy is desperate and it's full of lack. But when you're like, oh, I wonder if I'll find $1 on the ground at the store, or I wonder if I'll find a penny when I open up my car door, that's playful, that's fun, it's open, it's saying, universe, I love your gifts, keep bringing them. And when you play intentionally with that game with children or with yourself, or you do it with strangers or your family members, you're playing the game. You're in the game. You're saying, I'm here for this. And then when you're tracking and receiving the fake money, and you're like sitting down and make an intention to say, okay, I'm going to put this money towards that. I'm going to put this money towards this. And you start to feel your energy like soften. You're like, it feels so good to pay this off, or it feels so good to be able to provide for this person in this way. Like, say you want to plan a vacation or plan a trip. When you're writing it down, it just feels so good. And we know with manifestation, it's all about your vibration. And it's literally you're vibrating at a certain level. And when you're vibrating with love and feeling good and excitement, you're hopping on that dance floor and you're dancing with the universe. So these 2 tips are really going to soften your energy, and it's actually going to liven you up a little bit, and it's going to release the resistance you have around your old stories around money. And that's a whole nother video to talk about, what are your stories around money? Did you grow up in lack? Did you grow up with parents who just spent all the money in the world, and it was like they received $1 million, but then it was gone the next year? Those highs and lows could also affect you. So you have to look back at your past and unpack, what have I absorbed from my parents and my upbringing, or my grandparents, or whoever raised you? We have to unlearn that if it's unhealthy. If it's healthy and it's good, keep that going. And maybe it's your job to teach others how to not live in lack and how to live in abundance. And I always like to say, when you're out in nature, that is the ultimate form of abundance, because there's just an endless amount of trees and water and sunshine and all of this goodness. And that's what we need to think about our money. It's right outside our door anytime we want it. We just have to start being it and feeling it and looking for it and seeing it and expecting it. Expect miracles, you guys. You can manifest money out of thin air, and I want to help you do that. So if you need help, I do one-on-one coaching. Everything's in the description box below. Send me an email. I'd love to connect with you and help you on your money journey. All right, lovies, go play that money game. Start figuring out how you're going to spend the money that you're about to receive after watching this video, and definitely comment below and let me know if you do come into money after this video. I love sharing success stories. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one.